remember taking world history in high school, and most of the class focused on Europe and Asia. There's very little talk about history in Africa. Africa is home to one of the oldest countries in the world, Ethiopia. Ethiopia is home to the oldest human remains, one of the oldest Bibles, and the first country to harvest coffee. This is a country with a deep history, so it doesn't make sense that it was never really talked about. But I want to bring attention to the Emperor Menelik. He was born August 17, 1844, and died December 12, 1913. He was born to the name of Sahali Mariam. He served as emperor from 1889 until 1909. He was a leader of Ethiopia at the time of the First Italo-Ethiopian War, born to the Amharic king Negus Haile Melekot. His ancestors are King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. In 1885, Emperor Theodorus invaded the kingdom of Sheba, which resulted in the death of Negus Haile Melekot and the capture of Menelik. Emperor Theodorus treated the young prince with kindness and let Menelik observe his rule while still keeping him as a prisoner. Once Menelik escaped, he planned a revolt against Theodorus. At this time, he declared himself the title of Negus over the province. Negus is the title of king. His tall stature and white teeth gave him the favor of nobility and diplomats that came to visit, which helped him gain their support in gaining firearms and other equipment to help rule. Once Emperor Theodorus died in 1868, Menelik aspired to take the throne. In his pursuit of this, Emperor Johannes IV took the throne. Others wanted to take the throne as well, but were unsuccessful. He would throw feasts in order to gain the favor of locals and nobles to gain them to his side. Then he became allies with the French and the Italians who could provide weapons. On March 10, 1889, Emperor Johannes IV died. His last breath declared his son, Menegisha Johannes, to be the heir to the throne, but Menelik declared himself emperor. On the account that he is a descendant of Solomon through the male lineage, while Johannes is the heir through the female lineage. On November 3, 1889, he was consecrated and crowned King of Ethiopia. Once Menelik rose to power, he and Italy went to sign a treaty that set the border between Ethiopia and Eritrea, which at the time was under the control of Italy. But there were two versions of this treaty. The Italian version gave them more power over Ethiopia than what was agreed upon. Once Menelik saw this, he declined the treaty, but then Italy offered ammunition and firearms to convince him to sign. He still declined this offer. Then Italy decided to attack and do it forcefully. This disagreement led to the First Italo-Ethiopian War, which ended with the Ethiopians emerging victorious at the Battle of Adwa. He wanted due to the support of the people. Menelik called on the nobles to join him and fight for their country. He said, "An enemy has come from across the sea. He has broken through our frontiers to destroy our fatherland and our faith. I allowed him to seize my possessions, and I entered upon lengthy negotiations with him in hopes of obtaining justice without bloodshed. But the enemy refuses to listen. He undermines our territories and our people like a mole. Enough. With the help of God, I will defend the inheritance of my forefathers and drive back the invader by force of arms. Let every man who has sufficient strength accompany me, and he who has not, let him pray for us." After the war, Menelik proceeded to open the first bank, a modern postal system, and a railway between the capital, Addis Ababa, and Djibouti. Emperor Menelik suffered a stroke on October 27, 1909, and decided to give up the throne because of it. Due to his contributions and triumph in the Battle of Adwa, the day is celebrated nationally. Emperor Menelik is a testament to the resilience of this nation. Italy thought that the Ethiopians were a barbaric and monstrous nation, but he proved to be smart, kind, courageous, and a fierce warrior.